Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to Get Hit with the Truth. So today we're doing the What's Next on Ryan Garcia, the former interim lightweight champion, following his first pro defeat and 7th round knockout loss to Gervonta Davis, as Davis caught him with a hard body shot in the 7th round and put him down, and Ryan did not get back up. So, with that, if you guys could smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate any and all support as I try to build my page up here. And if you don't like what I'm doing, you can give me a thumbs down or leave me a negative comment. I'm okay with it. I can take the criticism. All that being said, Ryan Garcia, what's next for him? Well, first off, a tough loss, but the weight issues, that the weight clauses that Tank put on him shouldn't bring him down so much in terms of his mental side. I really think, if both those weight clauses weren't put into the contract, then it's a different fight. I think the fight should have taken place at 140. And I think then the 10-pound rehydration clause would have been okay. But Tank really weight trained him, and Garcia was inexperienced, wasn't ready for some of the counter shots that Tank had, and Tank knew that Ryan was weak to the body, and he took advantage of that. So, all that being said, Ryan shouldn't hang his head too much. He's a young guy, and he's got a bright future, and I think his future is absolutely at 140, and that's where he's going to be fighting. I don't even know if he's going to fight anybody in the top 10 yet, but let's run through it and see anyways. We start with Josh Taylor, the undefeated WBO champion. Not likely to happen. Taylor's on a collision course with Teofimo Lopez, and he's a top-ranked ESPN guy, so not likely that the two sides come together for that fight. Then there's WBC champion Regis Prograis. Not likely. I don't think Ryan would go from losing his first fight to going after a guy like Prograis next. That's a big fight later in the future, but right now, I think Ryan, that would be a mistake, him trying to fight who I believe is the best fighter in the division, and very strong and powerful too. Then you got former champion Jose Ramirez. Yeah, another fight. Well, he's a top ranked guy, so not likely from that standpoint. But also, Ramirez is dangerous. Ramirez is a type of fighter that can take shots and he can dish them out, and he would probably take Ryan into deep waters. And I don't know if Ryan has the stamina right now, so I don't think this is possible on any level. Then you got Teofimo Lopez. Would love to see this matchup. I don't think it's going to happen, to be honest, anytime soon. If Lopez even were to upset, if he were to upset Josh Taylor to capture the belt, I just think they're probably going to try to keep him in-house if he remains with top rank. And if he doesn't, I don't see the build-up yet for Lopez and Garcia. But I would love to see that matchup. I think it's a good one. Then you got, sorry guys, you got Jack Catterall, the former world title challenger. Wouldn't be a bad option, but I think Catterall's been out of the ring for a long time. He's looking at a potential showdown with Prograis, and I'm not sure he'd want to fight Ryan next, or Ryan would want to fight him. Then there's Gary Antoine Russell. It's a bad matchup one. And then it's PBC working with Golden Boy and that's just not going to happen. Then there's Sandor Martin. Not a bad option, but I think Garcia's camp should learn from Teofimo Lopez that he's a bad matchup. He's not an easy out, and he would probably really frustrate Ryan and not make him look good. So I think it's a good potential opponent, top 10 guy, but I think Ryan and his people will stay away from that. Then there's Jose Cepeda, former world title challenger. Not a bad matchup at all, but he does pack a punch. He's a skilled veteran, and I think it might be a mistake for Ryan to sign on coming off of a loss to fight a guy like Cepeda, because he's dangerous. Then there's former champion Alberto Puello. He tested positive for something. He's going to get suspended. I don't see him. And plus, he's a PBC guy, so I don't see him and Ryan. And then Victor Postal, I don't see that one either. He's an aging veteran. Would be an interesting fight, but I don't see it. So for Ryan Garcia, I don't see him fighting anybody in the top 10 next. There's some good matchups there, but I think coming off this loss, you're probably going to see him take on a tune-up opponent at 140 just to shake it off. Maybe he fights, who's the other guy that just got the win? The veteran. God, I think it was on a Showtime card. But he just got a win at 140. I think it was Mercito Gesta, if he's still around. But yeah, I don't see Ryan fighting anybody big next. Maybe they'll give him a former champ or contender that had a name at some point. But I definitely don't think Ryan's going to face anybody too threatening. He's probably just going to want to get his confidence back and go out and get a knockout. But that's it. That's what I got. That's my what's next on former interim champion Ryan Garcia following his first pro defeat and knockout loss to Gervonta Tank Davis. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash the like button, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate any and all support. This is True Boxing. You've been here with the truth.